Your learning journey starts now. Ever wondered if your brilliant idea, or even a fleeting thought, has a physical weight? Like an energy cost? Forget E equals mc squared for a second. We're talking about the energy of thought itself. Turns out, information isn't just abstract, it's deeply tied to physical entropy. Landauer showed erasing a bit costs energy. But what about creating a thought? That's the million-dollar question. Okay, so how do we even start measuring this slippery thing called thought? We need a building block. Enter the DIKWP bit. Think of it like a five-layer cake. Data, information, knowledge, wisdom, and crucially, purpose. It's not just random bits, it's structured meaning with intent. We can represent this as a fancy semantic tensor. Think of it as a thought's DNA. Two key factors pop up. How much meaning is packed into each symbol? That's our semantic compression rate, eta. And how strongly the thought is driven by a goal? That's the purpose coupling factor. See? These aren't just jargon, they're crucial for the energy equation. Now for the main event. We take that DIKWP structure, link it back to information entropy, and use Landauer's principle as our bridge. We arrive at a potential formula for the energy of a thought. E thought equals psi times eta times psi times h phys. Let's break it down. H phys is the raw information bits. But wait, we multiply by eta, the semantic compression, dense thoughts count more. And C, the purpose factor, focused thoughts might be more efficient. Finally, psi is like Planck's constant for consciousness, a fundamental conversion factor between thought information and energy. Plug in some numbers, say, a simple thought, and bam. You get a tiny energy value, like the gravitational energy of a speck of dust. Tiny, but potentially significant when you consider millions of thoughts per second. But wait, there's more. If thought is a particle, let's call it a Minden, then it should have dynamics, right? Like waves and particles, we propose a dynamic equation for Minden's, kind of like Schrödinger's equation, but with a twist. A V-intent term representing the influence of purpose. Strong will creates a potential well, guiding the thought. To unify everything, we introduce a consciousness physics tensor, TAB. This tensor elegantly blends energy, information flow, and purpose flow. From this, we get cool concepts like a thought-like cone, how far a thought can influence symbolic transition paths, the journey of an idea, and semantic potential wells. Why we sometimes get stuck in ruts. It's a whole new physics landscape. So, where does this leave us? This isn't just theoretical navel-gazing. It opens doors to thought engineering. Imagine compressing thoughts like files, making them denser, higher eta, more efficient, higher Xi. Could we build AI that uses less power? Maybe even create interfaces where human will directly influences quantum systems, or develop AI intuition using symbolic jumps. We could even explore purpose mass space, testing if intent itself has a measurable energy footprint. The dream? AI that's not just smart, but also energy aware and truly aligned with human goals. The quest to understand the energy of thought is just beginning.